Are you ready for the Duolingo family plan?
Everybody wants Duolingo.
You know, if you
Who wouldn't want Duolingo?
If you want the Duolingo family plan,
you have so many options to pay for Duolingo.
and you can share the Duolingo family plan with anyone that you want.
It's Duolingo.
Duolingo. Ah, welcome to CouchCapades.
Hi.
Do I know what
okay.
the hell's going on? Sure.
Do you ever?
Don't. Nope.
We know better by this
Nope.
point.
That's Rose.
Hi.
And I'm the two-time
Oh
winner
my God.
of the Fantasy League Critic Draft. Yes. Oh. Yes, that's right. I'm awesome. Let's crack a cold one for good old Uncle John.
He can't handle alcohol anymore. That's not alcohol.
Oh, God.
What did you get?
I grabbed cold brew coffee.
How is it?
Actually, it's not too bad. You want to try some?
No, I have lipstick
Oh,
on. and
you have
then you're-
lipstick on.
And then you're going to whine about how there's lipstick on the can.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yep. Deviant, we are never going to hear the end of it.
Could you imagine how obnoxious I'm going to be if I win 3 times in a row? Just think about that. Truly think about that. How crazy and obnoxious I will
Guys,
be.
the worst part is he only won because Finn had approved a trade that never should have been approved. I should have voted no.
Hold on. Also, bump this. We're all in purple today. Are you on the purple couch? Bump me. Bump me.
No. You're being a jerk.
Bump me.
Guys, how are you guys doing? I don't think I want to talk to this anymore. Mercenary, amazingly enough, yes, he can be more obnoxious. I have lived through that too. You survive it. And thankfully, John's moods and obnoxiousness usually lasts about a media cycle. So 15 to 30 minutes. Then he's burnt out and he's back to being just normal obnoxious, and it's fine. Thank you, Mercenary. I appreciate that.
I don't know. I don't know how I should feel about how right you are about that idea. You're saying that, I'm like, yeah. Sooner or later, it's not fun for me after like the first initial bit. Like once the bit starts,
Then he's done.
Then I'm done. No, will this bit keep on coming back? You're goddamn right, it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
But
it'll come back anytime that he remembers it. But here's the thing: once these 2 trophies go in a spot, they will live there, and he'll notice them for about 2 weeks.
okay.
And then they will become part of the background, and he'll forget that they exist.
So here's how I've actually got myself to not lose it in the background.
Oh, please tell me, because you lose laundry,
lose laundry.
in the background. He has gotten better about his socks. I used to just find a random John sock randomly in the house.
Now we're starting out 2025
and I would just
spicy.
be like,
Holy shit.
Why is there a sock in the corner of the living room that nobody goes to?
Look,
And there's only one.
come on. All right.
Go back to his office and there's like 3 pairs of socks and 1 extra. And it's the one from the living room. And I'm like, how did you get from one room to the other room with 1 sock? Because I know that drives you crazy.
So, who is behind me on this with the idea that sometimes you just take off socks and you toss them? It feels good, like, or you're like flipping.
He
your
always
little feet.
has.
You're flipping your little feet. That way, like, if we ever get to learn to fly, we're gonna flip our feet like this. But then you just fling a sock off. Just,
He has learned through the years that I do not handle it well, so he gets up to get the sock.
whoop.
That's what I care about.
just whoop. No, okay.
The sock bandit. You're alone on that one, sir. No.
I'm just saying. I'm just. Am I?
I'm just the no.
Wait, no, okay. All right, shut up. Everyone, shut up. So okay.
Oh, you've got crickets. It's okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Danny.
Okay.
I appreciate
Okay,
it.
we'll come back to the trophies here in a minute. So, okay, how... I'm not even trying to defend myself. I'm just going to say what the hell I want to say.
As always.
So,
Hey, Bosley. Oh, we're discussing socks. Do you take your socks off and toss them across the room like a madman? Or do you take your socks and, like, at least put them in a normal spot that's not like the far corner of the living room that nobody goes to, possibly even as evolved as the laundry basket most of the time? I know not always, but most of the time.
so how are we taking off our socks? Let's talk about
One
that.
foot at a time?
Thank you.
With my hand? You barbarian.
Your arrogance.
You need a sock basket in each room.
I would love a sock basket in each room. It would disappear.
He would never empty it. And then he would be out of socks and he would come to me and go, Rosie, I don't have any socks. And I'd be like, have you checked the sock basket over there that's overflowing with socks? And he would look at it and be like, where did that come from?
Hi, Bombas. Hi, my name's John. If you'll email me at john@couchcapades.com, I want to do a, you know what, just sponsor me. And just like, if
Only him.
Only me.
Not the rest of CouchCapades. Just like half of CouchCapades.
Just have a CouchCapades. And what I want to do is I want to see if there's like a monthly program where you just send me like 2 socks a month. And that's how we'll just get rid of this thing, this problem.
How is that getting rid of the problem?
You just wear multiple socks. You wear, you just wear the socks front side, like normally, and you flip them around, put them on the other side. Plus, I work from home. How many times do I put on socks?
All the time.
Yeah, I don't like my toesies.
You like your toesies?
I don't like my toesies.
Oh, don't like your toesies. Yeah, your whole family has a thing against
They
feet.
really do.
All of them.
They all have a weird thing about
like, it's
toes.
definitely no shoes in the house, but absolutely socks.
Yeah, you have to have socks on. I don't know why. I actually have no idea where that came from.
It's me and your brother-in-law who are the only ones who are just like socks, no socks in the summer.
I don't do socks in the summer. The entire time we were down there, I didn't have socks on until I had to go out and help my dad with something.
You have socks on most of the time if we're not here.
Well, I don't. If I'm going to be honest, I don't trust your family's place. So,
Yeah, no, that's a whole different thing. I'm talking about your family.
And my family does not like. They do have an anti-foot fetish. I 100% agree. They do. It's kind of weird. I've even noticed that sometimes. Like my sister, I'm not going to call her, but
No,
she
we're
will
not
go off
disturbing
on
her.
toes. She does not like toes. It's really funny.
She gets opinionated about body parts, like teeth. She's jealous because she doesn't have big teeth like John.
Okay, now circling back to how I have not lost
jeez.
my trophies. I actually have them on, like, you guys can see a little bit the editing couch behind, or the editing station behind there. I have them right there in the middle.
Okay.
And I look down at them to give myself power and let myself know I did it good. It's a trophy that I actually won. It wasn't participation. I actually got the trophy and I won, and I feel awesome about it. It lets me know I can do anything.
You still owe me a trophy from like 5 years ago.
I'll buy you a trophy. Just tell me remember what your name was. I bought them off of Amazon. These bitches, the shipping costs more than these actual trophies.
I can't help you there. In the background, hi, Mom.
Yeah, technically you guys are in the background right there.
Oh, pause it. I completely understand having the sensory nightmare if you're barefoot.
That's fair.
Like, I can't stand the tile in our house, so I'm pretty much always, I've got slippers or socks for all year long. Why does it look like I'm a unicorn?
I'm dying over here. And you're like,
You're fine.
well,
You brought this on yourself.
I decided to use Sir Eddie to block out that corner. That's why. He's just hanging out right there. But yes,
He's staring.
you look like a unicorn.
Let's get a little bit, just like one eye.
He's always winking at you. You're like, how you doing, Sir Eddie?
I love take mine off one at a time and just put them in the hamper.
Yeah. Look, I'm going to say I'm a weird guy.
We know.
And sometimes you just have the urge to take something off because you just don't want it on. That sounds really bad. You never know. John might just get completely naked on the stream.
Guys, it's been so nice. It's been real. It's been fun. Where's the end stream button?
Actually, it's nowhere. We have to hit. It's that button right there.
Yep.
I've lost my mouse.
And the stream has gone off the rails. That only took 12 minutes.
It's really been. Yep, it has been 12 minutes. I'll be damned.
Yeah. Oh yeah, socks in bed.
Oh hell
I have
no.
to be really cold. If I am cold enough and like I know that my feet are not going to warm up fast enough, I'll wear socks and then I usually take them off somewhere during the night.
Socks, that freaks me out. That's too much weight and too much pressure on me, and I don't like socks in bed. It freaks me out. What?
Why are your socks putting pressure on your feet?
Well, because okay,
It's not good.
it's not. Go see a doctor.
You need bigger socks.
Bombas again. That's John
They
at
come
CouchCapades.
in sizes. They have different sizes.
No. It's because okay. It's the scooting concept of where things kind of ride up, but on the heel. I'm not crazy, but on the heel, like
You are crazy.
Well, I'm certifiably crazy. Why am I on a YouTube channel? I don't know. But like my socks are fine, honestly. But like if you scoot, sometimes your sock kind of tightens and then it kind of pulls pressure down on your toesies.
I think you have ill-fitting socks.
I'll let you know. My mommy bought me socks 2 years ago.
You don't wear those socks.
Actually, I do. They're really comfortable.
Oh, which ones are they?
Oh, they're another Bombas. They're just
okay.
white Bombas.
That makes more sense.
My mommy bought me socks 2 years ago from a sporting goods store because I like Bombas and they're comfortable.
His mom knows he's crazy. It's okay. Sadly, she occasionally encourages it.
Do you even understand? So, like, if the sock gets tight on the bottom, on the heel, on the bottom of the foot, it tightens, and then you have just all the pressure from the sheets because you tuck the sheets in. I'm not giving crap about how well you tuck the sheets in, like underneath, but like it feels like my feet, my toesies are like already being crushed by my sock, and then there's the tight bed sheet, and then the semi-heavy comforter.
You don't have to have the comforter pulled up above your head. You could put it down to like here, and it would relieve the pressure off of your toes.
You also got to remember, I'm pretty much in like a flight suit helmet at the top.
Yeah. You don't have to have the comforter all the way up, man. It's okay.
I am wrapped up in like I look
exactly.
like I look like I'm an F-16 pilot or F-35 pilot. It's great, but yeah, it's weird. I don't like socks in bed.
That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say.
Deviant sees me. That's we see each other. We see each other. I'm with you.
Deviant, you are the problem now. I have to wear socks to bed, especially in the winter. I'm freezing. I even had to wear my slippers to bed. I do not have heating in my room. Oh,
I get that. I'm not going to give you any shit
Betsy.
on being cold. If you're cold, wear socks, cover up.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. If I have a fever or something like that and I'm sweating it out, yeah, I'll put on socks. I don't give a shit about that.
Sure.
But yeah, there is that like pressure, sensitivity. I don't want to feel constricted. I already feel constricted with my helmet on.
You love that thing.
Oh God, I do love that thing. My dogs need to breathe at night, no matter if I'm cold. Not those bad boys need to be happy and free. Deviant, I'm with you. I'm wearing socks right now. It's kind of annoying me. But if I
Then
take
take them off.
they're going to disappear. That's why they're still on.
I thought you had a trick for making sure that things didn't disappear on you.
Just my trophies.
Guys, wait until next Wednesday when the trophies are right here. John turns around and goes, "Oh, that's where they've been." Hi, Randy. How you doing? Hopefully better than whatever is happening.
Oh, God.
Hug the space heater, but I have the right to. Oh, I understand. Look, they have that heated table in Japan, and I'm just there like, maybe I should do that.
What?
Yeah, it's like a tonkatsu or something.
The hell is that?
It's a table that has like a fireplace or something underneath it. It's some kind of heating element underneath.
Okay.
And it has blankets that come down the sides, so you just like get all up under there, and you're warm.
Are you being cooked?
Yes, you're being cooked.
Wait, so no, okay, so is it a bed?
No, it's a table.
So you get on this table.
No, you sit at the table, and you take the blanket that's hanging down from the table,
Okay.
and you get the blanket on your lap because you're sitting on the floor because it's Japan.
It's Japan. That makes sense. Okay, I'm following you now. Okay.
Or sometimes they'll have it down in the floor, so like you can actually sit, but like you're at ground level, but the table entry, the under the table goes down below.
Okay.
It's lower.
It's lower. But there's a blanket connected to this table.
Yes, on all four sides.
On all four sides, and then the heat is being trapped by the blanket.
Yes.
So you everything underneath the blanket is warm. Okay.
Yes.
Honestly, that's cool. I was like, where are you going with this? Why are you laying on a table? And then like in my head, you laid on this table, and then these blankets are wrapped up, and then you're still being cooked on the bottom. Like, I don't think that's correct.
You're right, it's not correct.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to be cooked on a table right now.
Okay.
Time I wear socks is going out, but if I'm in my house, no matter how cold it is, I will not wear socks. Because if I wear socks, they'll itch after I take them off. Okay, yeah.
That's fair.
I get that. Like, again, it is a personal preference. You got to find the right sock.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part.
That's kind of where I was for a long time, is I didn't like wearing socks because, like, I do understand constricting the feet a little bit. But, you know, it's John. I got to give him crap. But no, just I've found socks that fit better as I have bought my own socks. So that's always good.
John was thinking you were offering him to the sleeping gods of sacrifice. I did. I really did. I was like, I don't understand what's going on with this. Okay, let's stay on the sock talk. Let's stay on sock talk for a second. Are really like low cut socks gone? Is that out? Like,
Oh, apparently.
Is it?
No, your socks are very old. It's okay.
My socks are old. Like,
yes, your socks tell everybody how old you are.
So my socks are old. This is my socks that I'm wearing right now.
Yes, you don't have crew socks.
This is all I wear. Look at this.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I have short socks.
Tell Daddy
today
you like
too.
it.
Please don't. Please
So
don't.
that's out. It's crew socks. Old man 80s socks playing basketball with Michael Jordan.
They're the young socks.
They're the young socks now.
Yes, apparently.
Is that true?
According to TikTok.
But are those socks? Okay, so here is my concern.
Socks with Crocs.
Socks with Crocs. Yes, 100%. That looks very old. But they all seem to be just white crew socks.
That's what I've seen.
And I don't
know.
understand that. Ankle socks apparently tell Gen Zs that we're millennials.
I love my ankle socks, and I'm just like, I fought for every year that I've been alive, so yeah.
Wait, yeah,
I'm old.
Yeah, obviously, we're millennials. We're late. Yeah, we're old.
Yeah.
But it just it blows my mind that like the Crocs with the crew socks is just white socks, like the boringest shit.
Yeah, like it's not even interesting socks.
Like that's the thing. If it was interesting socks, I could give it a pass. I.e., green and orange and crap like that.
I mean, I've got these.
Can she do it? She can do it.
Barely.
Fuzzy socks.
Yeah. And these are ankle socks.
Yeah.
You couldn't see. And I'm not pretzeling again.
But
I haven't gotten mobile yet, guys.
But that's kind of my concern. It's like, oh, you can tell that we're millennials.
John is worried for the youth. They have boring socks.
TikTok's not reliable. Give me ankle socks. Thank you.
That depends. How old are you?
I mean,
You can give us a rough estimate.
a rough estimate. Like,
Teenager, 20s, 30s.
I get it. Again, and like, we're not sponsored by Bombas. Bombas really do it though. Bombas.
I honestly do like my Bombas.
Yeah, Bombas socks are great. I want to try their undies. I'm a MeUndies kind of guy, but I want to try Bombas undies to see what it's like.
Might as well.
But I'm fine with the crew sock. I used to wear crew socks because way back in the day, John used to wear a lot of boots.
Sure.
And crew socks is the best way to do it because you don't want to.
Absolutely.
If you ever got like cut up by a boot, it
No.
sucks balls.
No, you don't want to deal with that.
But it's all like generic white, get off my lawn kind of old man Crocs and crew socks. I mean, I'm fine with the crew socks. I'm fine with you like labeling me, like ageisting me as a millennial because I wear like ankle socks.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that. My issue is with Gen Z and Gen Alpha, and I guess Gen Beta just got born. Hell if I know. I don't mind you wearing
I don't even know.
I don't mind you wearing crew socks, but colors, guys. Colors.
Seriously.
God, if you're just gonna wear Crocs with white socks, kind of boring.
Look, if I have to wear socks, they're going to be colorful. Don't like short socks because they slip off too easily. That's fair. That's fair. I do have some no-show socks that are the worst,
Yes.
and they do not stay on my ankles. I have others that are what are they called when they're just crop short? Crop socks? I don't know.
Okay, so
They're
you got
really short socks, like that hit like below the ankle. That's kind of more what you have.
Yeah, I don't have the no-shows. Like mine
Yeah.
actually show up as we keep
Yeah.
on doing. Help me. It's
I
been
got
very
you.
flexible. But yeah, like I've got the ones that are just below the ankle.
Yeah.
But they stay on,
And like
they don't
those
slide
I'm
off.
okay
Yeah.
with, but no, like I've also got some no-shows which they're awful. They slip off. And then ankle socks I'm pretty okay with. Crew socks I'm fine with.
I don't have a problem with crew socks.
Especially during the winter when I'm cold and I'm just like, no, I need the extra.
It's just they're white like crew socks.
Yeah.
Like Hanes crew socks. Nothing against Hanes.
No.
It's more just boring. Also, happy belated birthday.
Yes. Happy belated birthday. Thank you for teaming in on the socks. Cause yeah.
Like
I feel like TikTok is also like the it crowd and like the this is what you want to be even when you don't care.
Yeah, and I know it's fascinating what people are like. Oh yeah, this is what's in right now. And let me tell you, I used to wear crew socks when I played basketball. You know what we did? And my parents gave me shit about it. Is that we rolled it back under to be no-show socks.
Right.
That's what we did. I played basketball that way.
Oh, there was a whole thing like you did not want your socks to be seen.
Because that was you're old.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating to see. We went from God, I was 12 and 13 playing basketball in middle school, junior high, crew socks, and we'd roll it under. Every now and then you'd have someone do crew socks. It was basketball. You're like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. It's kind of the style.
Sure.
But then that's how we wore our socks.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, the socks
See,
are growing back out now.
That would have driven me crazy to fold my socks
It
back
was insane.
over because that would cause so many other texture issues.
I'm not gonna give you shit. I don't know. I have flat feet. I have no idea how I pulled it off. But like there was
don't know.
ankle pain and like arch pain. There's
Yeah?
so much arch pain doing that. I'm
Oh, I
like, I
believe
don't know if
it.
this is a good idea.
See, I hate those socks that go above the heel like an inch, and oh my god, I absolutely hate them. Yeah, those are the ones that John loves.
I love these socks.
I hate short or stretch. Oh yeah, stretched out socks are the worst.
No, F that game. Toss that shit.
No, stretched out socks need to go.
Yep.
Need to go. It's time to get new socks. Socks should, unless you're getting Bombas, they are not that expensive.
John at CouchCapades.com.
John is very
Please,
expensive.
Bombas. Yeah.
Knee-high socks. See, and knee-high socks are their own category too.
Knee-high socks are fine. They're weirdly enough, I'm more okay with that.
I got the
Yeah.
thick calves, so
Sure.
they don't work for me anymore. I'm getting there, maybe. I like black long socks to go with my black shoes and some sort of fancy pants and shirt outfit for fancy purposes.
Perfectly fine.
Otherwise, I'll wear whatever sock I have that fits nice. Yeah.
And, like,
once they have holes or they're stretched out, they need to go.
toss. Like, I know when I first started my job at the school district, my parents were really like, we're going to give you fun socks. And I jumped on this. I was like, this is great. So I had, like, different socks. And they were actually dress socks. But I was wearing with, like, tennis shoes, which a very fun, interesting feeling.
I don't really have a problem with that.
But yeah, everyone was like, what kind of socks you wearing today, John? And I'd like to just lift up my socks. The kids would really enjoy it. And then we went out and bought those Vans, the Nintendo Vans. And the Nintendo socks.
Which you refuse to wear those, the Vans.
Yeah, I do actually need to wear those again. Again, when you work from home, you don't put on shoes very often. I'm going to be honest with you. I gotta be absolutely honest. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, but like you got the Vans long before you worked from home, and you refused to wear them outside
because they're special to me.
There it is.
Plus, I'm gonna wear them. Oh God, I remember taking pictures when we got the Switch. I think I wore them specifically when we got the first Switch. So John's holding out. He's gonna wear them when we go pick up the Switch 2 when it comes out, and I'll get new Nintendo socks.
Okay.
And I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Cool.
How can you tell you're old? You're talking about socks on a stream.
Oh, the other thing that I cannot stand is wet socks.
Yeah.
Like, if we drop an ice cube on the floor and I step on it, I gotta go change my socks.
Really?
Depending on the sock. Like, if it's one of my fuzzy socks and it actually reaches my feet right away, that is way too wet.
Really?
It's way too wet. If it's a thin sock and it's a very small thing, sure. But, like, if I'm about to put my feet into shoes and my sock is wet, no.
Okay, if you're about to put feet in shoes, then I completely understand. Like, I've walked around with a wet sock. It's a little uncomfortable, and I'm like, all right, whatever. But the shoe part, I get, especially, like, go back in the day being at Six Flags, and the shoe and sock would get wet. It's just uncomfortable and it feels weird. And then your foot
and then they
gets
dry at different times, at different speeds.
It's weird.
It just, no, that's too much.
Oh, Betsy, do what you gotta do. It's all cool.
Put out a picture for a cake? Oh,
hell yeah.
Take your time.
And you're right, it is
Printers
tradition.
are awful.
I will wear my Nintendo shoes when I go get the Switch too.
Sure.
Which, I mean, we're not going to go at midnight because no one does that anymore. I'm just going to drive to Best Buy at 6 o'clock in the morning and pick it up. I'm just going to take off work. I really don't give a shit.
Yeah. No, I'll probably take the day off too.
Or buy two Switches. I don't give a shit. I'm like, what's going to happen?
They'll be fine. Woozy, yes. Matching color.
Yeah.
John's got Metroid. I've got Wholesome Games.
We didn't really want to change.
Yeah, I put my shirt on second, and I didn't register what colored shirt John had on, and then I was just like,
We're on a purple couch today. We're all chill. Ooh.
We're definitely not chill. John's being spicy, and we're talking about socks.
That could be taken out of proportion or out of context in multiple ways. John's being spicy, and we're talking about socks. Gotta watch out for those crusty socks, man.
Ew! Nobody wants those! No! No! I've already said that wet socks are already bad! Why would we bring in crusty socks? That's disgusting! What's wrong with you? I felt old before Christmas because I said I would have gotten so excited if I got socks for Christmas. Look, Christmas socks, some of the best.
Slap, dog. Don't even worry about it. The best kind of socks you get, socks given to you from a place of love. Those are the best socks.
Like little kid me would walk in a puddle and that instant regret at the wet somehow reaching the socks inside the shoe. Yeah. Yeah, like if it's raining outside and like the top of the shoe gets wet or like you step in a puddle and like the water comes up and into the shoe, I'm going to be uncomfortable for hours.
Really?
You do the same thing.
Well, I try not to get shoes. Well, I don't wear my Vans, like my slip-ons, when it's wet because they don't push. Oh, yeah, you know what? Hold on. We'll test this out tomorrow. It's going to snow.
What are we testing tomorrow?
How wet shoes can get.
It doesn't work as well with snow.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I don't want to hurt shoes by just randomly putting them in water.
I don't want to hurt shoes.
I don't want to do that.
The shoes will feel the hurt from the water.
The shoes will get wet and probably too wet, and then they're going to dry weird, and it's going to feel gross.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay.
That is the I don't want to hurt the shoes.
Straight up. Let me ask this question. I'm sure it's the feeling, but is it also the when you put
yes.
Yeah?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I hate that. No, can't stand it.
So you just love the
I'm gonna punch you soon. On behalf of everybody out there and myself, I'm gonna punch you soon.
Oh God.
See? Posley gets it. I would punch him for you, Posley. It's okay.
Oh crap, help me.
Or worse, it's snowing and snow gets in the shoe while wearing socks, and my God, they get so moist because you're sweating at the same time. It's a confusing feeling.
You know what?
I think that's a big reason that I remember disliking snow as a child.
I honestly never thought about that. That is a very, very
I didn't like all the sensations. It got to be too much, and I was cold.
You're cold. You're getting wet, but you're also hot because you had to make sure you stayed like warm in the snow. And yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna give anyone shit.
And then my mittens got cold, and they got wet, and then my hands were wet, and then they dried, and the mittens didn't dry, and it was just. Guys, I have a very warm coat now. It's fantastic.
Oh crap.
It was very cold today. I got to wear my big coat. I was warm. There were no mittens, so I didn't have to worry about them being wet.
I'm just gonna sock tuck sensation is what I'm gonna. I have this as we're getting ready for the cold or some shit like that for the title. We're changing it to sock tuck sensations.
Wet sock and dry shoe, or dry sock and wet shoe. Woozy, no, cursed.
Ooh, that's a good question,
time Woozy out.
Woozy.
We need to time Woozy out. No, we don't play like this.
I'm gonna have to say dry sock and wet shoe. I think that's the
wet sock and dry shoe, because then I will take the sock off and put my bare foot in the shoe. Which I hate.
That is more cursed than anything. I don't like that. It freaks me out. I hate that. Do not like that one bit. I would rather throw up.
You enjoy throwing up. Not in that way. You find more release in throwing up.
That makes me sound so bad, dog.
Than anybody else I know.
That makes me sound so bad. Oh my God.
Like, I hate everything about throwing up. All of it. If John gets a tummy ache, he's just like, no, let me just throw up. And I'm like, no, that's more uncomfortable.
You made me say bulimic. That's a disorder. I don't have that disorder. Just letting everyone know. If you do, please go get help.
He's just fine. It's okay.
It is more just that idea of like, you hit a point where you're like, yeah, I'd rather just throw up and be fine. I'm not trying to get rid of the food unless it's food poisoning. I love everything about throwing up.
I hate everything about throwing up. There is nothing good about it.
God damn it. Oh, God.
You're welcome, Posley. Glad we could get you to laugh.
Oh shit! So what you learn about John today? He likes throwing up.
He finds release in throwing up.
As long as it's one way. If it's both ways, that's the worst.
Only like snow at Christmas time, and only when it's pretty to look at. I hate snow cleanup or playing in the snow. That's fair.
God, I'll be playing in the snow tomorrow morning, most likely.
No, you'll be walking in the snow,
I'll be-
then you'll be coming back inside, and we'll make some hot cocoa
That's
to warm you
fine.
up.
That's fine. God.
Yeah, deviant, no. No, it feels worse to throw up.
See, okay, so not to get too gross about it, the main reason, like, you get it all out, you're good to go. What I do truly hate about it, though, is because of my chronic migraines, there is that, like, reflex that, like, crushes my brain, and it hurts worse. And so it has become a double-edged sword for me now.
Yeah. No, it's all the bile and everything else.
Oh, don't
like,
even
my throat burns, everything around, all the capillaries and everything just, like, explode. Like,
Don't even get me started about the amount of times I should have gone to an ER after I got everything out and I was still going.
Yeah, the whole thing just... I don't enjoy throwing up. This is the most chaotic live stream, and this is the second stream of this year.
Hey, you know what? We've been doing this 10 years. We're going out with a bang. We're not going anywhere, but I'm just going to make it chaos every single day. It's chaos on a couch. That's all it is.
Your feet are wet and you're wearing sandals. Trust me, my feet get blisters from walking around water parks like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't enjoy bare feet inside of shoes.
Water
Especially
shoes
water shoes are
different.
okay. But no, if I'm going to a water park or somewhere that I think I'm going to get wet, I'm going to wear my flip-flops.
Yeah.
Because I need all of that to air out, and no.
See, and I think that's why I liked water shoes, because it was the nice middle ground of like, oh, you could wear them anywhere, and they were a little more padded on the foot to walk around with, but you didn't wear shoes or anything like that, or you didn't have to wear socks, actually. And then if you did go and they needed to air out, they aired out fairly fast, or dried out fairly fast, and you just kind of keep on rocking and rolling. But I couldn't tell you the last time more. Remember those shoes that I thought that were really cool that had the toes?
Yeah.
That was stupid.
We've seen worse. But yeah, there's also the barefoot shoes.
Oh, those weird sticky things that you slap on the bottom of your foot?
Yeah, there's those too.
Wait, there's a different thing? Barefoot shoes?
I think there's a couple different ones. Like, there's the ones that are like the sticky that you put on the bottom of your feet.
Okay. Ah!
And then I think there's also the ones that you were talking about that actually have like the toe shoes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember.
And then there's also just like really thin shoes that just like work with your feet.
Oh.
I don't know.
Adult barefoot shoes.
Do they look like normal shoes?
They look like boots.
Oh.
What the hell?
That's weird.
These are $140. What the water repellent, vegan, and easy to slip on.
That's a Chelsea boot.
If you say so. Oh, it does say Chelsea. It says Chelsea, all black.
I can read. Yes, the socks for the individual toes. I always kind of wanted to try those, but I feel like my toes are the wrong size.
I'm not going to give you crap because gloves are weird to me.
Yeah.
And I played baseball. And you had batting gloves, and so you always had to find like the right size of glove, and you always had to make sure it fit.
It's so hard to find gloves that are long enough for my fingers.
Yeah. I wholeheartedly understand that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember the socks that had the toes because they went with the shoes that had the toes.
Yeah.
And I remember my foot just being too big ass to actually be able to fit inside that crap. I have giant feet. Means I got giant socks.
Dad loves those kind of shoes. Look, we don't ask Floki. He just does his thing. It's okay. Did we ever get any of those socks that had the toes? I don't think we did.
I don't think we did. I don't think we ever pulled the trigger on any of that stuff.
like they always looked like they were too short for my toes.
Yeah.
So I was just like, nah.
Yeah, then that goes back to exactly what I was saying at
Yeah.
the beginning of the stream of like when the heel.
Yeah,
it
no,
just,
then it's worse.
Yeah, then it just gets worse.
You don't need a toe wedgie.
No, you do not need a toe wedgie.
What?
Nothing. I've seen if my bot is doing what I needed to do, and I don't think it is, so I don't understand why.
Oops.
That's all.
What's it supposed to be doing?
Oh, it's supposed to be dropping one more thing, telling people that they need to, if we could get some help from them about 10 years and.
Oh, yeah,
commenting on
guys,
that.
we've been making content for 10 years. If you believe that with all the chaos.
Chaos is perfect.
The chaos is something.
Chaos is control.
If there were a package at your front door and you barefoot, do you slipper, shoe, or sock with... What? If there's a package at the front door, you open the door and take the package.
Yeah, I just open the front door and take the package. No matter what I'm in,
Yeah.
like...
Much to the chagrin of neighbors.
Twig berries out, just walking, throwing them like trash. I want to know if I should say it. I'm like, F it, I'm going to say it. Just everything out, just walking. Helicopter my ass through. Go through it, trash.
Necopara's neighbor? Maybe. But no, just like if we're actually trying to go to the end of the driveway, depends on how cold it is outside. If it's warm enough, I'm gonna wear flip-flops. If it's anywhere that I feel is cold, then John gets to do it.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. That's 100% how that works. He was like, Shadow. I do. I'm really, really enjoying Shadow. I might not have enjoyed it very much on this episode of Sonic that came out earlier today, but I promise I do enjoy it, and I think I double checked and I did apologize in the next episode.
I love the person who is just like, man, all the good feelings about this game are gonna disappear next episode.
Unless it's at the mailbox, then I quickly put on my sneakers on and bolt to the mailbox like an Olympic runner. It really depends. Like, if I'm just barefoot, I'll just walk out. I really don't care anymore.
Yeah.
The weird part is if I have socks on, I'll just walk out with socks then.
Oh, no.
I know I'm weird on that one.
No, socks don't go outside.
Did you hear that, talkies? You stay inside all the time, or you're protected by shoe.
Yes. Like, I will step onto the front porch in my socks to get whatever package or, like, to wave at your family when they're leaving, but no. No, socks do not go down the driveway. That's just weird.
Look, sometimes you're in a hurry, all right?
You have slides.
Yeah.
You literally have shoes.
I literally have shoes
that you
slide on.
that do not buckle or tie or anything. They slip on your feet.
That's true.
All you have to do is open a door
Yeah.
to get them.
True.
But you're just like, F this, man. I'm going outside in my socks.
Sometimes you just got to be chaos. Sometimes you got to make people question. You keep everyone on their toes. That's how you do it.
Is it too late to get a new husband?
Nope. Actually, I should have said yes, shouldn't I have?
You probably should have, considering you're the husband in question. Might have looked better if you were trying to fight for this position. Frankinator, that's awesome. Hatsune Miku comes to Fortnite this Tuesday. Less than a week now.
She screams at me, call me Miku or something like that as she's running around. That'd be great.
They call me Miku.
I love that if this music, like if you heard the music coming and like she's hunting you, you're like, that's the most terrible. Like, forget the Predator. Are you kidding me? Forget Jaws.
It's just like this super poppy, fun little song. They call me Miku, Miku.
And it's so quiet.
Miku.
And you're like, guys, do you hear
They call
that?
me Miku, Miku.
And as she's getting closer, it gets louder. Like, that'd be terrifying.
They call me Miku, Miku, ooh, ooh.
wore socks outside. I wore socks outside, walking grass and mulch and socks because I took a shower and I was wearing socks at the moment.
What's wrong with you?
Did you take
What's
the
wrong
shower with the
you?
socks
Ew.
on?
Ew, mulch? No.
That's weird. I'll give the mulch thing.
Toes can bleed? Deviant, why are you making your toes bleed?
That is the worst feeling as someone who has done that.
Like, I understand that
scraped some
toes
shit
can
out.
bleed, but like, what do you mean? Yeah. You don't want to bleed on your socks either. Wear shoes, man. If your feet are so delicate that they cannot stand asphalt or mulch, wear shoes. That's why they were created. What's wrong with you? Sorry, I love you guys.
So the queen didn't want to walk around because there were prickles. There were prickles all over the place. And so...
Thank you, Chili. We appreciate you.
So the prickles...
I almost wore that shirt, too.
You should have had it great.
When I was little, I was playing around the metal sprinklers barefoot, and I accidentally stepped on it, and my foot was bleeding so badly I needed stitches.
Oh,
yeah, that's
that
no
sucks.
good.
That hurts.
That's
That
no
hurts.
good. Never went near a sprinkler again. I don't blame you. Had to run down the street in my socks once. It was an emergency. Yeah. Emergency? Yes,
Emergency,
I
that's
understand.
fine. Children.
I understand. Children. And TV must have cut too close to the skin. It happens.
I mean, it's yes, that happens. I get that, but there were prickles all over the place, so they had to take the leather and put it all over the world.
So she made shoes. Unicorns, what's your favorite meal?
Children.
There it is. There it is. Betsy caught on. We're good.
Can you believe that we're adults? Some consider us adults. I don't know who. I don't know why. Oh, seriously, why crew white socks? Why white socks?
Okay, so if you weren't here at the very beginning of
Why?
the stream, the whole reason we're talking about socks is John, for some reason, remembered that Gen Z has a problem with no-show socks or just short socks. And he's trying to understand why we can both get behind the long socks, but why do they have to be boring?
Why do they have to be boring?
So, yes. And yes, possibly, Bluey is amazing.
I was like, do we need to start a new run? But I don't think so. Not just yet.
New run of what?
Bluey.
Bluey?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the easiest thing to get into because it's 7 minutes.
It's so nice. I keep trying to convince my coworker who has a 4-year-old that she needs to watch Bluey with her child. And I'm just like, you don't understand. Like, her child has started watching Bluey, and I was just like, have you watched any of the episodes? And she was just like, no. And she thinks I'm crazy.
I can't wait for the apology. And I want
happen.
her to bring you a duck.
It's
cake
going to happen.
to apologize to you.
God, that would be amazing.
If she gets there and she gets the duck cake.
Did you know that that's a real cookbook?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real cookbook in Australia, and everybody tries to make the duck cake, apparently, at some point.
Okay.
I don't know. Listen, I will wear socks outside with no shame, because if I just took a shower and I put on socks, I'll go outside. Put on shoes.
Deviant. Your feet are dry, yes? I will fight.
Oh, look, feet need to be dry before they go into socks.
I will fight people.
If
we'll throw some effing hands
I'm
on that
already
one.
having problems if the sock is wet while my foot is inside of it. Like, no. No. The foot needs to be dry before it goes in the sock. Period. There's no negotiation of that.
There's no negotiation.
No negotiating that one.
funniest thing. We're talking about this, and my head's going through all the different styles of socks I wore because I played sports.
Yeah.
So you had different styles of socks. Yeah, you would wear like knee highs or a little bit higher playing football and whatnot. But then I was like, oh man, I remember actually having stirrups in baseball because you would have the normal sock.
Okay.
And then you'd actually have the sock that had you'd have an extra part that had the line up that would go up the side of the sock, and it was a different thing, and you'd pull that on as well. They weren't one sock. I remember when it became one sock.
Why wouldn't it be one sock?
I don't know. I'm old enough to remember when it became one sock.
You're old.
I know. It's called a stirrup.
Why would it be two things?
So we'd have one.
It can be one
It
sock.
should have been one sock, but you literally had
It can
one
be
sock.
It's one material.
We had two.
You can make the pattern on the sock.
We didn't do that. I freaked
Why
out.
wouldn't you?
I don't know. I freaked out when we moved over to one sock, and then I went just straight to the same color. I went colored socks on that one. Like if my team was, I went to a high school where it was black and red, so I'd have black socks or red socks depending on for home or away. But yeah, there was a time when you'd pull your sock up, and then you would put the stirrup on, and it would hook underneath your heel, about the arch, excuse me. And then you'd pull that up as well. And so you'd have a line of the color of your team.
Sounds so uncomfortable.
Dog, the shit I did for sports would blow a lot of people's minds.
No wonder I never got into sports.
Like, until...
No, absolutely not.
This is going to sound really weird. It's a weird flex. The cup was a good thing until you like dove head first, and then the cup got in the way of a lot of stuff, and you had to like, it hurt like a bitch wearing a cup. Or a jock strap, uncomfortable as shit.
I can't relate to any of
Yeah,
this,
that's
so
true.
I'm just going to continue to give you a blank stare. I couldn't relate as soon as you said sports, and then you went into another place that I absolutely cannot relate to, so I can't help you on any of this.
Shit that we would do. The amount of compression shit we would wear just to make sure we were, one, protected, two, warm and or cool, depending on what it was, and just like everything. But yeah, we were talking about socks. I'm like, oh my God, I wore stirrups. So I'd actually have I'd have like athletic socks, and then we'd have like another colored sock. If the team was red, it would be a red stirrup or a blue stirrup, depending on the team. And
So as an update, yes, Deviant is absolutely drying their feet before putting them in the socks. I apologize. That did not come through to the Twitch side.
that's true. We're on YouTube and Twitch. I'm
yeah.
insane. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Got my mom a Bluey Granny's bumper sticker.
Hell yes.
Nice parking spot, Rita. It's amazing. It's fantastic. If I'm already downstairs and I go outside, I'm not going back upstairs to get socks in some cases.
That's fair.
Okay.
I'm with you on that one.
Have emergency socks downstairs if you need to get your shoes.
Great for emergency
if you
socks.
need to get your shoes.
Emergency socks. I like emergency socks. That's a good idea.
You don't need more socks in more places.
Look, I'm just saying.
Plus, we live on a single-story house.
That's
in
true.
a single-story house.
That's true. But if we have a dual house. Leave me.
Betsy, did you ever give us pictures for the duck cake?
Just leave me.
That would be amazing.
Just leave me now.
That's fantastic. You made it. It's a popular thing for Gen Z. As a Gen Z, I never cared about the style of socks and liked crazy sock day in elementary school. I just care about my own comfort.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I don't know if it's Gen Z or Gen Alpha that's just like, oh no, I think it is Gen Z.
I don't know.
I
think it might be
It's
Gen
either
Z.
Z or Alpha that's
I'm
just
old.
like, no,
I don't
they
care
need to be
anymore.
tall socks.
The best
I don't
part.
know.
I should have sent this TikTok to you. It was great. It was a I don't know, Gen Z, Gen Alpha was talking about there's a lot of stuff that is very cringy for the millennials, and the stuff that we will not be cringy as a generation. Like the millennial pause, I get it. Okay, that's fine. There's certain things that millennials do that were just kind of inherited by what we do. And a lot of younger generations see it cringy, and this kid's like, but we won't do that. We'll be the different one. And I love the cut to it. The stitch was, oh my dear boy. You can try as much as you want.
There will be things.
There will be cringe. And you will
It's just
not
how it
even
is.
know until it's too late.
So wait, what's the millennial pause?
The millennial pause, my understanding, is when it's like a millennial will be talking and they actually like wait. They'll be saying something and then they'll pause just a little bit longer than most people like comprehend, or longer and just to kind of like get a feel for the room, or just anything where it's like we're talking and then I'm going to keep on telling you like the story or anything like that. Everyone else now is just talking so fast that we're going to be talking about the story and we just kind of keep on going. But the millennial pauses.
No, the pause is to see if somebody else wants to jump into the conversation.
Yeah, and that's how we know it. But
And like for us, it's a polite thing.
yeah, it is a polite thing. But yeah, there is that people do not like, younger generations don't like the millennial pause because I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you why. I just find it fascinating because I'm like, it's a polite thing.
Generational differences.
Yeah. To me, it was just making sure, like, if you had something, especially us, like, if you have something to say, like, you're playing a video game or you're doing comedy and you're improvising and you're just going off the bat, you have to build in a pause somewhere. And then you and I have to know where our pauses are usually going to come in so we can kind of snap in and continue on with the improv. It is a weird version of yes-anding without...
Or the other thing that we'll do, because, you know, we're not on camera and we can get away with it, is we'll just be like, hold up.
That's true. It is one like...
Especially when we're, like, voicing characters, then it's one of those, hold on, just to make sure that we don't go to the next scene.
The neighbor does that a lot.
All the time.
I'll be like...
Yeah. You guys had crazy sock day at school. I remember as a kid we had pajama day, and once you can wear whatever you want at a uniform school.
Oh, that's cool.
Went to a school where my teacher married a Goofy plushie. I was the flower girl.
What?
I'm with Betsy. What?
What? What was the other twist? What about slipper socks with rubber treads and shoes?
I go back and forth on those.
Never had those.
Sometimes I'm in the mood for them. Like, I've got one or two. My problem is if I'm in socks, I want to be able to slide. If I'm in slippers, I probably don't want to slide.
It is the concept of sliding. That is a great point.
They're two different things, and I don't necessarily want both.
That's a very, very
I
good
don't
point.
want the crossover.
I like that. I'm going to give that to you. That's points.
Thank you.
Also, Deviant, I didn't know you played golf. Nice.
Nice on.
Nice on.
What kind of golf? Are we talking like Wii Sports golf? Are we talking putt-putt golf?
If you told me Wii golf, I'm like, all right, sit back down.
Because
oh, sweet child of mine, sit down.
I just have issues seeing Deviant golfing.
But if you like true on golf, hell yeah, respect. I do want to watch what I sent you. Apparently, that's a league from ESPN, the golfing thing.
What you sent me
on TikTok, where the green changes.
Oh,
that's actually a full on like league.
I'm just here like, you sent me like 3 things today. What do you mean? What you sent me on TikTok?
Yeah.
That's how we express love.
That is how we express love. It is a golf league now, and it looks so cool. And apparently, it's America, and they have different teams from different cities, and it's a 3-person team. And so what they'll do is they have the normal grass, the rough, and then a sand trap, but it's just enough for the golfer to hit the ball out, and they're hitting it on like 20 times the size of a normal screen, and it just tracks the projection of the golf ball until they're about they set about 20 or maybe it was 50 yards to the green, and then they turn around from the screen, and that's where this green actually does the whole birdie wing concept where it starts changing shit and like the hydraulics of it. I'm like, this is one of the coolest things like I've ever seen when it comes to like sports. And now I'm like, I need to watch this. I got to find it where it's at and watch like the whole concept of it. Sorry, nerd.
Deviant, when's the last time you played golf? They're saying real golf. Took lessons and everything.
Really? Badass.
I went to a school where my teacher married a Goofy plushie. It was a whole thing, vows and all. She married a Goofy plushie. I'm pretty sure every girl in my grade was a flower girl. Why?
Why? I want to know why.
That's what I want to know now is Why? What was the backstory for this Goofy plushie?
Respect, Deviant. I get it. 100%.
Grandpapa. Nice.
I love that. I think that's absolutely fantastic. We golf or we golf.
Or what the golf. Love that bit of John and Rose playing that game.
I actually forgot we played what the golf.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. God. Oh, my God.
I was like a kid. It's been decades.
Fair.
At least one.
Damn. Cool. All right.
No. We're waiting for the backstory.
Oh, okay. We're waiting for the backstory.
We're waiting for the backstory. Talk about our 10-year anniversary and what people can do.
All right. Actually, do you want me to record this? Because I can record this and we just cut this into a whole thing, or do you want to record something after the stream?
No, we'll record something later. This is the trial run.
This is the trial
This
run?
never goes well. So let's get the trial run taken care of here
all right.
live. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
Yes.
All right. Hi. You know what? CouchCapades, or some form of this YouTube channel, has been around for 10 freaking years. Can you imagine that? Our first video went up in April 2015. Think about that just for a second. We have been on a couch or in a car for 15 years doing some sort of content.
10 years.
10 years. We'll get to 15.
Like I said, something will go wrong.
We'll get to 15. We'll get to 20. I promise you that one. But what we truly need, if you're on the Twitch side, come over to the YouTube side. Subscribe, please. That'd be great. But then just start watching stuff. And if there's something that makes you laugh, one of your clips, you're like, lives rent-free in my head that John and Rose said, or anything on
Just
CouchCapades.
a funny section of a video.
Any section of video, we need you to put a comment on that video and timestamp it for us. Why? John's going to go through and make a giant supercut of all of this stuff for our 10-year anniversary when we celebrated in April. And yes, I'll put your name on the bottom, picked by so-and-so and all that stuff, because this is about you guys, that we've built this channel for you, with you, and we want to do something fun when it comes to enjoying 10 years on this couch. And that's just step one. But we'll worry about the other steps and all the other fun stuff at a later date. That's the big one. And if we could have those by the end of next month.
End of February.
The end of February. It's going to be a lot for me to pull this off. But I believe in you, and I believe in a lot of coffee in me. Thank you.
So much coffee. I was a senior in high school in April of 2015. Yep. I had already passed my 10-year high school graduation anniversary.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yep. Welcome to it.
She loved that specific Goofy plushie. She would talk with a goofy voice when she talked, even as a kid. Yeah, I was like, this is interesting.
I think I still have pictures of it. I went to a weird school. It was the uniform school, so that probably explains a lot.
That's fair. That's fair. I missed my mouth. From a straw, I missed my mouth.
You pulled a rose.
I did pull a rose. I don't know how I did that.
Good job.
I have no
takes
idea.
Takes a lot of
Takes
talent.
a lot of talent. Yep.
So much.
But interesting.
I can think of a couple moments at the top of my head. Hey, like we said, please
help us out.
Find that video. Leave a comment with the timestamp. That way,
John, you can just say John here for all I care.
Yeah, or for the clips.
For the clips. Whatever you need to do to get our obviously you have our attention, but to make my life just a smidgen easier.
Please.
Because I can
we have 4,000 videos.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, I'll just say 4,000. I'm pretty sure it's either like 3.9 or 4.1. So yeah, 4,000 videos we can go through.
Roughly 4,000 videos.
And doing this for 10 years, there's a lot out there.
We've forgotten a lot.
We've forgotten. You guys saying you played What the Golf, and I'm like, oh shit, we played it here, and that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, I think she wore a wedding dress, and Goofy had a bow tie, and we wore white flower girl dresses, if I remember correctly. Was this like one day in your school, like she just fake married the Goofy plush?
That's fascinating. Can it be a clip from a stream?
If it's on YouTube, yes.
If it's on YouTube, yes.
If it's on Twitch, I think it's already gone.
Yeah, that's the unfortunately. All the
Yeah.
YouTube Twitch or all the Twitch streams are gone. Twitch only
Yeah.
allows 45 days.
I thought it was 60.
Might have been 60. I think it is 60 because
I
we're
don't know what
connected
it
to our
is
Amazon
now.
Prime.
Yeah.
But they only allow 60 days. Now, if you know what it is, let me know. We might have already made a clip out of it, and I can just pull that. I
Hopefully.
have those,
We'll see.
but I'm not.
But yeah, if it's on the Twitch side, just let us know.
Yeah,
We'll see what we can do. If it's something where you're like, hey, do you remember this one time that you guys played this game on stream? You know,
no.
Do you remember the time that you were playing Night in the Woods on stream and this one thing happened? That is gone.
That's gone.
Unfortunately, unless somebody clipped it.
Yeah,
it's gone.
that's the unfortunate one. That is why 100% why one of the main reasons why I wanted to start streaming on YouTube, because now it's always here, and you can kind of see it right there over my shoulder where
the
my
blinking lights.
The blinking lights. That is just nothing but storage. Like,
yeah, it's a whole machine for storage.
Just for storage now. And so I'm going to do a lot better job of keeping a lot of our content, which we lost 8 of the 10 years.
Yeah.
Maybe 8.5 of the 10 years. I think I have all of 2024 and some of 2023 of the completed videos.
Yeah, because we couldn't keep everything.
Yeah, we didn't have the
storage.
funds. I'll be honest, we didn't have the funds for the NAS right there. That bad boy. That's my baby right now, and I love that thing.
It is.
But yeah.
John's panic from the mannequin getting too close in Little Nightmares 2 is so funny.
That stuff we have, we can get that. Like if it is a YouTube video, even though
we can get access to
we can get access to the YouTube videos. That's an easy part. But the streams, unfortunately, again, unless it's been on YouTube, kind of dead and gone. That's the shitty part about that one. So I hate that.
And yes, that is clear over there above John's head. That is a power-up mushroom. It's a little light.
Yes. Woohoo, there it is.
That one.
Yep.
Yeah. Good eye. Best teachers are the retired soldier ones because they tell the best stories.
Not wrong.
Also,
Lucy.
they just don't care.
Not wrong. I
love them.
Or I had a couple professors like that.
Oh,
in college.
Oh, yeah.
And they just did not give a shit.
Mrs. Franklin.
Mrs.
That's
Franklin.
A good one.
Yep.
Miss Franklin's AP literature class.
AP math.
AP
which
math.
I'm pretty sure there is a Mrs. Franklin that teaches AP math.
Oh, somewhere.
Because apparently we might have gotten a lot of hate for naming it that one. I've not looked at that video. I'm afraid to look at the numbers or the ratio on that video, but I'm pretty sure we got
a lot of
we might have got some downvotes on that bad boy.
Oops. She's probably cool. It was just in the video. It was not directed at a real person at all.
Real talk, real fast. You know what's the funniest thing? We get more downvotes on our shorts than any of our long form content.
I'm not surprised.
It's
what people watch.
It's crazy.
It's the easiest thing for people to consume.
Yeah, I was just like, I'll look back at our shorts and I'm just like, huh.
I don't know. It's probably they don't know who we are.
Yeah.
We're doing stupid voices. There's no context around it. Like some people are just going to be like thumbs down. Also, so the algorithm knows to not show them that stuff
That's true.
anymore.
And yeah, we're not everyone's cup of tea. We're the buffet of YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, look, just because the people who find and watch our long form videos, we have like a 99% like.
It's great. I love it.
Thank you guys. We appreciate it. Like the videos.
Bosley, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Enjoyed. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for helping.
Appreciate it.
If you find anything that just makes you giggle, just put a timestamp on it, please.
Yeah.
That'll make my life a little bit easier as I collectively put this together and so much more.
We got this.
We got this. I'm not going to say shit. All I'm going to tell you guys is there are multiple videos that I am working on because 2025 is going to kick ass and take names.
Yeah. Because why not?
Cat Puddle.
Yeah.
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 Bayonetta 3 was great.
You know, I wasn't paying any attention, and then suddenly there was a cat butthole in my on the screen, and I was just like, "Wait, what? Excuse me."
All right.
Apparently, Strider also had a butthole.
Oh, did he?
Apparently.
Oh, I missed that.
We had got comments about it.
That's great. That's one of my favorite things in the world is just getting comments on old videos and just be like, what are you talking about, my
Oh, no,
friend?
it was at the time.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
John doesn't read comments.
Nope, sure don't. Very rarely do I read comments.
Yep.
Look, I put myself through enough playing Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah,
You survived.
I did survive.
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the finale of Sonic Adventure 2 is Friday.
Yes.
For now. What? Maybe? Maybe not. I have a plan. I got to run it by Rose, though. I thought about an idea. We're going to do something. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Nekopara is this weekend. And then next week, we had some fun. So with Mario Party Jamboree. So we're just going to go back to that on the weekday.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun with that one. We get very confused because we played the kart level and we kept on calling it Mario Karty.
Yes. It's a problem.
Sonic 06, I believe, is 100% worse.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Eventually.
I don't know when, but you're guaranteed a Sonic game. You're guaranteed Nekopara. Well, I guess not anymore. This is the last Nekopara until extra or next.
Yeah.
That's scary. You're guaranteed FNAF.
And if there's anything with Shiguri, then there will not be a
We're
Nekopara next on the channel.
So, but yeah, you're guaranteed a FNAF. And then more Baba Is You. I promise you. More Baba Is You coming.
It'll come.
We got you guys. So, but honestly.
Yeah, the Ribbit Libido.
Ribbit Libido.
That was special.
That was special. You guys, honestly, absolute best. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for just going on this chaotic ride. It's been insane. We're not done yet, though. I promise you that. We're not even close. We will see you in the comments, in the Discord. Oh, if you're in the Discord, come hang out with us tomorrow. We're going to do our fantasy draft, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about that. Someone's going to have to take one of these away from me. They won't. I'll just buy you a new trophy. I was going to say theory.
It's okay. I'll hide them in plain sight. It's fine.
But you're the best. We love you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
And off you on YouTube. Bye. Bye.